In this podcast episode, Tucker Carlson and Chris Cuomo engaged in a wide-ranging discussion that touched on various pressing topics, including the JFK and Epstein Files, the implications of cryptocurrency like DOGE, the influence of Joe Rogan, NATO's role in global politics, the complexities of transgenderism, and the impact of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. The conversation began with a focus on the JFK assassination and the ongoing secrecy surrounding the files related to it. Cuomo expressed his frustration over the lack of transparency regarding the assassination, suggesting that the withholding of information raises questions about the integrity of the institutions involved. He pointed out that the American public deserves to know the truth about such significant historical events, especially when they involve the murder of a sitting president. The discussion highlighted the broader implications of government secrecy and the potential erosion of public trust in democratic institutions. Carlson echoed Cuomo's sentiments, emphasizing that the failure to disclose information about the JFK assassination and the Epstein case reflects a deeper issue within the government. He argued that the American people are increasingly skeptical of their leaders, particularly when it comes to matters of national security and transparency. The conversation underscored the need for accountability and the importance of restoring public trust in government institutions, especially in light of the historical significance of these events. As the discussion shifted to cryptocurrency, particularly DOGE, both hosts acknowledged the growing influence of digital currencies in the financial landscape. Cuomo noted that cryptocurrencies have become a popular investment option, attracting a diverse range of investors. He pointed out that the rise of DOGE, initially created as a joke, demonstrates the unpredictable nature of the cryptocurrency market and the potential for significant financial gains or losses. Carlson added that the volatility of cryptocurrencies like DOGE raises questions about their long-term viability as a stable form of currency. He expressed concern over the speculative nature of these investments and the potential risks they pose to everyday investors. The conversation highlighted the need for regulatory frameworks to protect consumers while allowing innovation in the financial sector, emphasizing the importance of balancing risk and opportunity in the rapidly evolving world of cryptocurrency. The hosts then turned their attention to Joe Rogan, whose podcast has become a cultural phenomenon. Cuomo praised Rogan for his ability to engage in open and honest conversations, often tackling controversial topics that mainstream media tends to avoid. He argued that Rogan's platform allows for a diversity of opinions and perspectives, fostering a more informed public discourse. Carlson agreed, noting that Rogan's success stems from his willingness to challenge conventional narratives and provide a space for nuanced discussions. He emphasized the importance of platforms that encourage free speech and the exchange of ideas, particularly in an era where censorship and cancel culture are prevalent. The conversation underscored the value of independent media voices in shaping public opinion and promoting critical thinking. The discussion then shifted to NATO and its role in global politics, particularly in relation to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Cuomo expressed concern over NATO's expansion and its implications for international relations, arguing that the alliance's actions may have contributed to rising tensions with Russia. He emphasized the need for a careful examination of NATO's strategy and its impact on global stability. Carlson echoed these concerns, highlighting the importance of understanding the historical context of NATO's actions. He argued that the alliance's expansion has created a perception of encirclement among Russian leaders, potentially fueling aggression. The conversation emphasized the need for diplomatic solutions and a reevaluation of NATO's approach to ensure that it serves as a stabilizing force rather than a source of conflict. As the conversation progressed, the topic of transgenderism emerged, with both hosts discussing the complexities surrounding gender identity and societal acceptance. Cuomo acknowledged the challenges faced by transgender individuals, emphasizing the importance of compassion and understanding in addressing their needs. He argued that society must strive for inclusivity while also recognizing the diverse perspectives on gender identity. Carlson, however, raised concerns about the potential consequences of radical gender ideology on children and society as a whole. He argued that the push for acceptance of transgender identities can sometimes overshadow the need for critical discussions about the implications of such changes. The conversation highlighted the need for a balanced approach that respects individual rights while also considering the broader societal impact of these issues. The final topic of discussion revolved around diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and their impact on American society. Cuomo expressed support for DEI efforts, arguing that they are essential for creating a more equitable society. He emphasized the importance of addressing systemic inequalities and ensuring that marginalized voices are heard in decision-making processes. Carlson, on the other hand, raised concerns about the potential pitfalls of DEI initiatives, suggesting that they can sometimes lead to division rather than unity. He argued that focusing on identity politics can detract from the core values of meritocracy and individual achievement. The conversation underscored the need for a thoughtful approach to DEI that promotes inclusivity without sacrificing the principles of fairness and equality.